Well, very briefly, what we're recommending is a drug abuse and narcotic addiction center, which would be established for treatment, for rehabilitation, and also research. This would be open to everyone in the county. Hopefully, those that pay, arrangements be made, they would pay. Those that couldn't, they would still be treated. This could be done with the idea of assisting this crime problem which we have, and even equally important, we think, the young people who are beginning to get into trouble could come to this center. We understand that calls come in to the district attorney's office every week asking where they could send their young.
I've become alarmed several years ago when the drug cases began to rise in number, almost to the point of an epidemic. And I think that I know I speak for the other judges on that score, and in reading over your special report, I think the points that you've made cannot be questioned. I know the Commissioner's Court has passed a resolution endorsing the principles that you set forth in the special report. I add my endorsement to them, and I think that the drug problem in the community must be treated, it must be addressed, and I think the suggestions that you've made are the best that I've seen. And I think that the most important thing about it to me is this, insofar as how you've gone about it. I know, and I think you know, and I suspect everybody here knows, that for years and years and years, grand juries have made recommendations. I don't know how many of them have fallen on deaf ears, but I think I'm safe in saying a great many of them have. Grand jury makes a recommendation and everybody kind of shrugs and says, well, fine, they made their recommendation. There's a new grand jury coming in, who knows, they may make a recommendation too. But this is a recommendation that I personally don't think that the community can afford to shrug their shoulders. I don't think the leadership in the community, and certainly the leadership in the criminal justice community, can afford to shrug their shoulders over. And I am confident that the people whom you've contacted in the various different areas, in the county level, the city level, and all the others whom you've contacted and you've named here, I'm confident that they are as alarmed as you and I. And I'm confident that if their attention is directed, as I'm sure it will be by this report, that it will become possible to carry out this recommendation as you've set it forth. And I'm satisfied that if we do that, we will not only solve in great measure the problems that you've outlined here, and as you say, the drug treatment center in Dallas would not only reduce crime and rehabilitate the addicts, but it would make this city and this county an even more desirable place to live.